China's satellite tech explained. Imagine a world. Not too long ago, a world where silence reigned supreme in the most remote corners of our planet. A world where a simple phone call, a lifeline to loved ones, to emergency services, or even to your business, was an impossible dream the moment you stepped beyond the city limits. We've all been there, haven't we? That sinking feeling when your phone proudly displays no service. That moment of disconnect, of vulnerability. For decades, we accepted this as an unavoidable truth, a fundamental limitation of our connected world. But what if that truth was a lie? What if the very concept of a dead zone is about to be obliterated? Welcome, Revo Now Nation. I'm your host, and today, we're diving headfirst into a technological earthquake that's already sending tremors across the globe. Forget 5G, forget 6G. We're talking about a paradigm shift so profound, it threatens to rewrite the rules of global communication forever. The whispers have been growing louder, the patents piling up, and now, the reality is undeniable. China, often seen as a fast follower, has quietly, meticulously developed a satellite communication technology that is not just groundbreaking, but game-changing. We're talking Huawei phone calls without signal. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't a concept, it's a verified operational reality. Before we unveil the incredible details of how this works and what it means for you, I need your help, Revo Now Nation. If you're as fascinated by the future of technology as I am, if you want to stay ahead of the curve and understand the innovations that are shaping our world, then right now, smash that like button. Share this video with everyone you know who still thinks a dead zone is a permanent fixture, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the tech that's truly revolutionary. Your engagement fuels our mission to bring you the cutting edge. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. For years, satellite communication was a niche, bulky, expensive, and often unreliable. It was for adventurers, military personnel, and emergency responders. Your everyday smartphone user? Not a chance. But what if I told you that the days of needing a specialized brick-like satellite phone are over?
Wow.
The secret lies not just in a single device, but in a monumental convergence of advanced hardware, sophisticated software, and a sprawling, independently developed satellite infrastructure. Specifically, we're talking about Huawei, a company that has faced immense pressure, but continues to innovate relentlessly. They've integrated a revolutionary satellite communication module into their flagship smartphones, like the Mate 60 Pro and newer Mate 70 series. But the phone is only one half of the equation. The other, arguably more crucial half, is China's Tiantong-1 satellite system. This isn't just a few satellites. It's a strategic, multi-layered constellation designed for mobile satellite communication.
Wow.
Unlike traditional geostationary satellites that sit far out in space, Tiantong operates with a combination of geostationary and increasingly low Earth orbit (LEO) satellites. Think of LEO satellites as express trains in space, closer to Earth, meaning significantly lower latency and faster data transmission. This is the bedrock of what allows a direct, real-time voice call from your smartphone to another, literally anywhere on the planet, without touching a single cell tower. So, how does it actually work? It's far more complex than a simple antenna upgrade. Huawei has achieved what was once considered impossible for a consumer-grade smartphone. They've developed specialized PA chips, power amplifier chips, that can boost the signal strength emitted by the phone to reach satellites orbiting hundreds, even thousands, of kilometers above. This is a massive leap from the low-power radios in standard cellular phones. Furthermore, they've innovated in antenna design, enabling the phone to establish and maintain a lock on a fast-moving satellite. Imagine trying to hit a target the size of a postage stamp from miles away, while both you and the target are moving at incredible speeds. That's the challenge they've overcome. The phone sends a signal directly to a Tiantong satellite. That satellite then relays the signal to a ground station in China, which then routes the call to the recipient, whether they're on a cellular network or another satellite-enabled device. The entire process is almost instantaneous, with call delays as low as 0.7 seconds, a truly remarkable feat for satellite communication. Now for the bold claim, China's satellite tech killed cellular forever. Is it an exaggeration? Perhaps in the immediate sense, but the long-term implications are undeniable. Killed cellular forever implies a complete and immediate replacement. That's not happening overnight. What is happening is a fundamental shift in where and how we connect. Cellular networks, by their very nature, are limited by terrestrial infrastructure. They require cell towers, fiber optic cables, and massive investments in land-based deployment. This makes them expensive to build and maintain in vast, sparsely populated regions, mountainous areas, or across oceans. This is where satellite communication reigns supreme. With a network of satellites, you achieve global, ubiquitous coverage with far less ground infrastructure. For vast swathes of the world currently underserved by cellular, think remote villages, maritime shipping lanes, airline routes, or even just hiking trails in national parks. This technology isn't just an upgrade. It's the very first time reliable communication becomes a reality. It's a lifeline for emergency services, a boom for logistics, and a bridge across the digital divide. This isn't just about making calls from Mount Everest. This is about reshaping the global telecommunications landscape. Major players like Starlink, Amazon's Kuiper, and OneWeb are all racing to deploy their own LEO constellations for internet and increasingly direct-to-phone connectivity. But China's Tiantong system, with Huawei's direct-to-smartphone integration, represents a significant leap in a highly competitive arena. This technology directly challenges the traditional telecom giants. If consumers can get reliable, always-on connectivity directly from satellites, what does that mean for their expensive cellular subscriptions and infrastructure? We could see a future where mobile virtual network operators, MVNOs, leverage satellite infrastructure instead of traditional cellular, offering truly global roaming without exorbitant costs. The competition will drive innovation, but it will also force a fundamental re-evaluation of business models for existing carriers. The implications extend far beyond just voice calls. Imagine emergency messaging in disaster zones where ground networks are down. Think about IoT devices in remote agricultural fields, tracking livestock or monitoring crops, all connected via satellite. Consider global shipping, aviation, and exploration, where consistent high-bandwidth communication was once a prohibitively expensive luxury. This technology paves the way for truly global data transmission too, albeit initially at lower speeds than cellular. But as more satellites are launched and technology advances, the capacity will grow exponentially. This isn't just about communication, it's about unparalleled data access, anywhere, anytime. It's about empowering industries, connecting communities, and democratizing access to information on a scale previously unimaginable. Now, it's crucial for us at Revo Now to avoid any misinformation. While this technology is revolutionary, it's not without its initial challenges. Latency, though drastically reduced, can still be a factor compared to local cellular calls. Line of sight to the satellite is crucial, meaning dense urban canyons or thick foliage can still impede connectivity. And while the goal is affordable global access, the initial cost of such devices and services might still be premium. Furthermore, regulatory hurdles and international spectrum allocation are complex. This isn't a simple plug-and-play solution across every border overnight. However, the advancements are happening at an incredible pace, and these challenges are being systematically addressed. Our aim here is to inform you about the verifiable breakthroughs, not to promote unfounded claims. Huawei has a working solution, China has a robust satellite network, and the era of ubiquitous signal-free communication is demonstrably upon us. So what does this mean for you, the average smartphone user? It means unprecedented freedom. It means safety and peace of mind when you venture off-grid. Hiking in the wilderness, sailing the open seas, exploring remote landscapes. Soon, the thought of being unreachable will be a distant memory. Your smartphone, once tethered to land-based towers, will become a truly global communication device. It means new opportunities for businesses operating in remote regions. It means enhanced disaster preparedness for governments and humanitarian organizations. It means that the concept of unconnected populations could soon be relegated to the history books. This isn't just a phone call, it's a fundamental shift in how we interact with our world and with each other. The race for global connectivity is heating up, and China's bold strides in satellite technology, exemplified by Huawei's direct-to-phone capabilities, are undeniable. We are witnessing the dawn of a new era, where the boundaries of communication are literally being pushed into space. The question is no longer if satellite will integrate seamlessly into our everyday devices, but how quickly it will become the norm. This is Revo Now, and we're here to decode the future. Now it's your turn. What are your thoughts on Huawei's satellite phone breakthrough? Do you believe this genuinely spells the beginning of the end for traditional cellular networks, or will they adapt and coexist? And more importantly, what other groundbreaking technologies are you eager for us to explore next? What future innovations are keeping you on the edge of your seat? Let us know in the comments below. Your insights drive our next deep dive. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and keep revving up for the future. This is Revo Now signing off.